A cat had attacked him, broke his wing. And what happened was, I brought him in, or actually it's a her. I don't know why I'm calling it a he. And she's getting pretty comfy. They're normally a very shy bird. And today's the first day that she's sort of hopping in and out voluntarily and just checking things out. She of course won't let me pick her up unless I basically have to catch her. And I tried releasing her last week because she flies, but unfortunately when she got outside she just hit the ground basically and was running around, and she wasn't going to fly. And my cats were basically quite interested all of a sudden, of course. So I decided to catch her again. It wasn't very hard, I just had to walk up and pick her up. She bites me when I do that, but of course I'm doing it very gently, so it's just, it's what a wild animal will do. But anyway, she seems to be pretty happy. She was looking like she needed to get out. She was doing a lot of pacing back and forth in the cage. So I opened the door and just sort of at least give her the freedom and feeling of openness, and she stopped pacing, and now she's doing this sort of hopping in and out thing. So you can tell she's comfortable with her home. She's got her food and water there, and she's got good food. I'm giving her chicken scratch mixed with mealworms. And yeah, like, she doesn't fly very well, so I'm just going to keep her basically until, if she ends up healing well and can fly and gets enough strength, I will release her, of course. But if she's just going to get mauled by a bird, there's no point putting her down. I mean, that's what the animal rescue people usually do in this kind of scenario. If the animal won't recover, then they just put it down. And I think she's got quality of life. I mean, she seems happy enough. She's not distressed. She's eating, she's drinking, she's bathing, she's, exploring, as you can see right now. And she's not showing any signs of distress, except for, of course, when she panics and I have to catch her, because she's freaking out. But she'll get calmer over time. I've only had her for, a couple months, mostly to heal. She had to stay in the cage. I didn't want her flapping around, so I had to keep her confined for, it was kind of funny because I broke my finger around the same time, so I pretty much just kept her in the cage until my finger healed, and then slowly let her out and got her strength up. And now she's she does fly, but right now she seems to be quite interested in sort of just exploring the top of her cage and climbing around the fish tank. And yeah, so she's a varied thrush. I believe they're basically in the robin family. She's got an orange breast and sort of grayish brown wings with orange splotches on her wings as well, with sort of a stripe around her head. So I'll try and get a good view of her right now. I'm just gonna go back in. Released the varied thrush, and she flew right there from the deck. See, she's got her wing down a little bit. Of course, her feathers are slightly ruffled because of the her rubbing up against the cage and stuff, and flying around the room and hitting things, of course. So she was doing pretty good. She had control. She was able to land well on things and perching, so I decided I'd give it a try and just let her take off from my hands. And she basically flew right over to this bar right here. It's underneath the deck. And then from here she flew all the way up and over to the tree here. So feeling pretty good about it. So I think she'll be okay. As long as she's got control in flight and can land and perch and get grubs and forage, I think she'll be just fine. I hope she doesn't get too cold. It's sort of snow and sleet right now, actually, but she looks relieved to be out. So there's a success story of bird recovery.